Okay, guys, thank you so much for coming today. Today we're going to do kind of the last step and put together some emails to send out to people that we're working with. So you want to be logged into your myWeichert system, and probably the most important thing is that you've already uploaded your zip code lists. I'm going to go into Marketing Autopilot here on the left. And we're going to go to here on the right to scheduled mass email. When we open this up, if you've sent them before, if you've got some pending, they're going to be in here. For our purposes, I'm going to create a new one. And so you're going to want to go here to the top where it says schedule email. And when I click on it, it opens up an email draft template and stuff like that. Again, what we want to do is we want to select the people that we want to send it to. And in this case, we're going to be sending it to a farm area. So I'm going to go to hashtag farm because I want to send it to everyone that I have in my farm community. Other people, you could definitely have it in a bunch of different ways. You could have it basically as, as the zip code in there. You can have it in there as another hashtag that you put in, but you want to select whoever you want to send it to. So I'm going to do farm and select it. I'm going to send it to my clients. I get to pick when I want to send it. Let's say I want to send it Monday morning at 9 a.m. And again, there are a bunch of different things that you can do. So there are some templates in here that you can go through if you want to just take one of the pre-populated ones and change it. Buyer email, their default ones. If you go all the way down to MTS, there are a couple that that Annabelle put in here. So like if you have an exclusive new listing, you can put this one in. And again, it's by office. So there's a Midtown and a Soho one. So I'm just going to hit Soho. And again, the template's going to load. So you've already got some pre-populated information in here. But again, I'm going to go from scratch, and I'm going to clear this out. And I'm going to go back into the basic editor just to show you what we can do. So again, you need to put in a subject to the email. That's going to be the line that comes across. Amazing buys in your neighborhood. Right, and all I can do is I can type in an email and send over information. Sorry, my phone's going off. I apologize. To the people in this farm area, right? So again, you might have selected a certain neighborhood. You may have selected a certain zip code. Again, let's say Ken's doing it to Murray Hill and stuff like that. And all we have to do is put together an email, right? And you can just do a plain text email in here if you want to. Dear neighbor, to let you know that there are some amazing opportunities in Murray Hill right now. With interest rates at historic lows and flexibility on price, there has never been a better time to look into homeownership in New York City. As a resident of Murray Hill for 5 years, I know buildings, inventory, and deals, and am happy through the home buying process, all at no cost to you. Let me show you how you can take advantage of this amazing market. Properties, power.weichert.com. Put your website in there. And again, you can also include your footer. And I'm going to schedule it. Right? That's it. That's all you have to do. It's super simple, and schedule it, right? And again, when we go to the next page, it's going to show you, I'm just going to refresh this. Amazing buys in your neighborhood. Again, I have a 4,156 contacts in there with the hashtag farm. And this, if I just left it, it's going to send. And let's just look at what it looks like again. It's going to send this email to them, right? Super simple. So you've got people in here, you're sending them information, right? You can also go into, I'm going to just highlight this so I have it. You can go into advanced editor. It's going to clear everything that we have. And again, if you have a photo or two, if you've got some information that you want to put in here, you can do that. So again, let's say I want to put some text in. I want to put an image, just copy or drag from right to left. And I want to put some dynamic content, right? So I can select a file from the photos that I have in here. And if you don't have a photo, you can always upload one. Oops, let me go back. If you don't have any photos, you can search for free photos that you're allowed to use. Hold on 1 second. Let me go back to the home. Apologize. I'm going to go into my folder. I've got this one of my listing. There we go. I can put this information in here that I typed before, and I misspelled some stuff, so I'm glad I'm checking this. And the dynamic content, I can put my let's see, we can put a bunch of different stuff. We can put my photo in there, or we can put a video. We can put a schedule a showing button, which will link to your website. And let's schedule this. Right, and I can send a test to myself to see what it's going to look like. See where it went. Okay, it didn't come through. Let me go back. I can hit edit. So it saved it in here. Send test again. There we go. Now it says it's sent. Amazing buys your neighborhood. Here's what the email looks like, right? They hit schedule showing. It's going to take them to my website so they can set up a time to schedule a showing. So, and they can put their information in, right? If you have a listing that you want to send out to people, you can do very similarly. You can just kind of put the body of the listing in here. You can talk about the listing, and you can change this. So it's going to be the, let's say I want the triple listing image photo, and it'll pull in the listings, right? Because up here at top, it's going to ask you for the MLS ID for the merge tag. The other thing you can do is you can put your photo in there. You just see this as a draft again. Send a test. Oops. Back in. Send a test. Let's see what this looks like. See, it's got my photo in it. So you can change the content based on what you're putting into that dynamic content button, and it will automatically feed from the system, right? So that's my headshot. If you want to put a video in, let's say you took a video of the neighborhood, a video that you put on YouTube, you can link it there. Lots of different things. So it's super simple, right? And what we want to do is basically create, I would say 5 is probably a good number of emails to send out, and target them to go out once a week to that farm area, right? So one, introducing yourself. I'm here for all your real estate needs, right? With the link to your website. One with a market update, and those ones I would do per neighborhood. As I showed you the other day, you can go into Urban Digs and just pull out a very quick infographic. You can put that in as an image into the file and stuff like that. Again, I'll show you how to do that one more time. Urban Digs. You log in. Again, you get a 2 free week trial. Go to infographics. Quick market snapshot. Let's do this one. And again, we're going to do Murray Hill. We want all market things. All, again, if you want to specify condos, co-ops, townhouses, you can totally do that. This is what's happening right now in Murray Hill. It's a buyer's market, which is great. I'm going to download the file. There we go. Go back into KB Core. And again, I'm going to change the image. I'm gonna upload a file. I'm gonna go and find that infographic and put it in here. I'm gonna insert it, right? And there we go. You can just automatically send this out and do a little bit. You know, it makes you look like a neighborhood specialist. You've got your information. It has your information in here. It has information on, you know, you can put your photo again here. Maybe you put your view listing button. Again, if you put the listing in here, if you have one up here, it's going to ask for the MLS ID for the merge tag. And oops, let me just save this. Again, to save it, you just hit schedule. And because the time period is for in the future, we've got some time to kind of keep editing it. So again, if you go over to listings, what you can do is you can pull some information on a listing that you have, you know, again, based on the neighborhood and stuff like that. Again, let's say I'm sending one out to Hell's Kitchen. I want to copy and paste this MLS ID here. I'm going to go back into Marketing Autopilot, schedule an email. Go into that email I was making. And if I put MLS ID for merge tag, again, it's going to just pull all the information from there. Let's hit schedule. And again, you can come back in and see what this is going to look like. I'll figure this in test. There we go. It is. Murray Hill Market, my info, view listing. And it brings me to that listing directly on my website with my co-branded information. And again, you guys will all have the exact same thing as long as your website is set up and you have the feed from the MLS in there. And all you need for that is to be a member of REBNY. You can basically send out any listing that you have. Or again, with permission, you can send it for one of our agents. Again, you have to ask them and get it in writing. You can feel free to send out any of my listings that you want to. Just let me know before you do. So it's super simple, right? This system is so easy. And it's built this way so that you can start getting leads. So again, what I'd recommend doing is, you know, we've got one email going out. And again, I'm going to hit schedule again just to save it. I'm going to close out of this. No, I got to close out. So again, I've got this one going out on the 8th. And I can just make a month's worth of emails all at the same time, right? So if I want to go out the 8th, the 15th at 9 a.m. Right? And maybe I'm sending out, you know, oops, new listings in Murray Hill. Neighbor. Let me do it. Actually, I'm going to go advanced and do it. Okay. Text over. Hello, neighbor. There are some great new listings in Murray Hill for sale and for rent. Happy to help with any search that you have across New York. Best Right? And then if I go back to content, I can pull in again dynamic content. If I click on that, I can pick what I want in here. So let's say we want similar properties, and I'll put in that listing again. So it's gonna pull, and again, in this case, this was for Hell's Kitchen. So maybe I should just change it to that. And let's see what happens, right? I'm gonna schedule this. And we go to send test. And let's see what this next one looks like. There we go, new listings in Murray Hill. Right, and here are different listings that are gonna come up. And again, it's gonna link directly back to your website. And they can see all these, you're gonna be branded on it. It's just a way that you can start potentially getting more clients to work with, because if they put in their information on here, it's gonna send you a ping, and then these are people that you can start working with. So again, all of this is about doing something to increase the number of people that you're talking to about real estate, that you're working with, hopefully, and that you're closing on. So it's a really, really great and easy system. And again, you don't have to do this every day, right? You can set up your month, you can set up 2 months in advance if you want to, by just spending some time going through here, picking some templates. Again, I forgot to put the hashtag. So let's say this is farm, or let's say this is 1016, because I want to send to everyone in Murray Hill and schedule. And let's see, new listings in Murray Hill. Again, I have 0 because I don't have any one hashtagged in there for 1016. But if you have done that, whatever hashtag you have associated with those people, it's going to go through, right? And it's going to send these at the time that we requested. So on the 8th, on the 15th, whatever it is. So you can do, a full month's worth of marketing in about 10 minutes, I would say. You can pull some infographics. Again, that one I would send more recently because it's going to show you what's gone on with the last month or the last week in that target neighborhood. So again, that's basically it from me. I'm going to answer any questions that you guys have, and then I want to do it together so I can help you troubleshoot, and you guys can always share your screen. So thank you guys. I'm going to stop the